No doubt at all, right? Because I think when we saw the Huntsmen take their matchup against ABC a little bit earlier on, we saw something that we have never seen on the side of Huntsmen. Solid strategy. It's just that they had the plans. Execution of those plans obviously needs a little bit more rehearsals out there. And you know, the execution can be much cleaner. At the moment, it's very shaky, but we see the kind of direction the Huntsmen squad is moving towards. And I'm very proud that they are taking such steps, because when you talk about mechanical capability, the Huntsmen players, they are the best in Malaysia, hands down. But it's when they move out onto the MSP stage, when they go up against the other regions, they seem to really struggle out there on the battlefield. And ALMGHTY's just been one of their greatest enemies from like the days of past, the months and the years of past, and that really never has changed.
Yeah, well, I think a little bit of change is being felt right now coming in from the Huntsmen. A lot of frags already being made, but the trade-off quickly being done by ALMGHTY. It's now balanced 26 on the lives as we start off control, but the Huntsmen taking the lead. 2 ticks almost being taken, but it will be cleaned up right there by ALMGHTY, but not so much. But there's still a chance for the Huntsmen to move in, and the rotations of the Huntsmen is a little bit off, but it's being countered by the other side Bravo rotation of ALMGHTY. So we'll have to see if they'll be continuing on in this push of Bravo, or probably an approach against Alpha. Just make sure that they clear out this area.
Yeah, very smart play by Notchi there, but he just did not anticipate the second player. Tries to play it aggressive, desperately pulling away that B control point, but ALMGHTY just proving to be quite the annoying opponent out there on the battlefield. Left, right, center, they've got those angles locked down. Irfan J from afar this time round. M21 EBR. Irfan! This guy. I tell you, this guy. Yeah, that's what you get, Irfan J, when you bring in the M21 EBR. This guy is just way too cheeky for me, man. Show me some right check game! But actually, that's not cheap. What in the world?
I think that was just a follow-up hit in there. But like, well, we have hit mark all the way coming from Irfan J right here. But still, they are in the lead in terms of life point as well as the rotations, and slowly moving towards into this, and in the middle of this map, they are now heading into the death as Huntsman is just being taken one at a time. 5 kills already with the M21, AJ.
Yeah, Irfan treating this like Battle Royale, bringing in the VR meta into MP. M21 EBR. The cheekiness finds no end. And Irfan J actually managed to activate the first score streak with the M21 EBR. Just 5 slays. This guy, I mean, if there's something that you want to fall in love with on the side of ALMGHTY, it has to be the cheekiness of Irfan J, man. I mean, absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, well, Heaven right now, I think with Heaven, there's not much of that. Apart from the boxing gloves being pulled out in the final moment. We've seen that earlier on a Search and Destroy, but not so much. Like, he's focused. We met him personally. Actually, all of these members, we met them personally. And we, at some point, we have a little bit of known their personality. And Heaven is not that much of a outgoing guy, so he will be serious until such time that they're confident to make that cheeky gameplays.
Yeah, he's an outgoing guy. I mean, he sends you out back to the lobby all the time, you know? it's the side of ALMGHTY that's just absolutely annoying to deal with because of their firepower. And even through all of those trolls, ALMGHTY very easily secures that B flag and now on for the attack towards that A control point. Sending in one attacking member, Irfan J first, who manages to light up Derp with his Purifier, but immediately traded out 18-16, a 2-life deficit here for the Huntsmen, and it looks like this is going to be a problem because they are on defense. You cannot be low on life when you're on defense at all. You have to back away, you have to hold your angles and wait for your opponents to take the fight to you.
Exactly, that's one thing that you need to do, back off, and we've seen that earlier, but a lot of teams, I would say, even from the teams, the members of Huntsmen, if they are on a defense, they still goes in for the push.
Irfan,
go. Looking in, oh, a few HP, someone hit the lamp, but then goes to follow up Irfan J.
This guy is just absolutely gold, man. Call of Duty Mobile gold moments out here on the battlefield, courtesy of Irfan J. Pulls out the boxing gloves, rotates around, long angle, should be able to spot out Derp here. And this is one of the strategy that we usually talk about, right? Flank around from the left-hand side, take over this long angle, and manage to perhaps pull a little bit of a distraction. Or obviously, mainly the thing that you're looking for is that spawn trap. And Junkyard, in the position that you hold at Junkyard, is exactly what gives you that extra bit of advantage. And as soon as the player number 3, Irfan J, moves onto the Junkyard, you can see that he's allowed his objective player number 5, Incendio, to hop onto that flag and try to sneak away that A side from the hands of the Huntsmen.
Yes, and that is the result right now. We have a 3-4 in lives, but Irfan J is still holding on M21 EBR, and this is what we're talking about. Like, you need to put a little bit of distance. This could have been done on the flip side already, but Almighty at a loss, and we might be reading this all wrong, AJ. I mean, we have been talking about how Almighty has been pulling out off-meta guns to troll. But I think this is more of respect, because if they can like nerf themselves at some point, and then Huntsman will be able to read their rotation and play it as if like a lot is on the line, and then they can start off with that baseline from the Huntsman, and then this might be a start of the improvement from the Malaysian team.
I really love the fact that you're trying to build up the confidence of the fans of the Huntsmen. But I think this is just an all-out troll by Almighty, right? It's just about time before they shut down Huntsmen altogether. They've already lost that one round by being cheeky. Notchi manages to get the God nade onto Heaven as well. Great frag. Jeff Pro on for the attack, but traded out. So far, the numbers don't look all that too great on the side of Huntsmen. But with a back-to-back slay now coming through from the Malaysian side, they put the numbers right back in, but shut up! Pops off back-to-back, 3 kills now. Can he get more? One player hops on 4. Derp manages to pop on in front as well, but he has to reposition for that reload and gets taken out by a God nade. Fantastic setup by Almighty.
Notchi going in for the second God nade kills in there, and well, we'll have to find out how well will they be able to play this. Irfan J right now still pulling it out on a M21 EBR, spams all the way on to that corner and kill from a wall bang. The Crush was able to take down a Jeff Pro in this play. Now it is now still counting down a life point in terms of the Huntsman, and he's surviving not so much, but it is the time that has been lost. But the points right now, it is a 2-1, and AJ are seeing this teams of Huntsmen on the defense, so hopefully they can take advantage of this and bounce it off on a 2-2.
One can hope, one can wish. I mean, I swear as hell hope that Huntsmen suddenly just wake up from this nightmare and just become the dominant unicorns out there and just poke everyone with their horns. But no, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, because at the end of the day, they are taking on one of the best teams out there, not just in MSP, but the world. That's the kind of team Almighty is, a world-class team. As for now, Peacekeeper, 2 players back-to-back, shut up! From the back, goes in for that engagement, but out of nowhere, I don't even know who dropped the guy.
I think that was Shut Up or Irfan J from the other side. Well, I'm not quite sure as well. Didn't see that much because of the flash that we've seen so far all throughout this game. And Derp, another God nade in there, but the capture being done by Almighty. Defensive side of the Huntsman really not working, and this might be the start of a move of Almighty to take this win in this match.
Irfan J might just lose his title of Clutch King and get that replaced with the Troll King. Opportunity for him to do exactly that. 21-14, a 7-life deficit for the side of Huntsmen. Heaven lurking around as they sneak around towards that A control point. It seems to be the fact that Almighty has this in the bag, but as Sver and Derp together, they drop those players, but instantaneously Jeff Pro trades out both Derp and Crush to put that numbers advantage to their side once again. A 7-life lead. Heaven finally steps on into the field as he takes Sver out. Zen trades Heaven out of the equation. 16-9. Huntsmen might be able to hold on here if they can play some of the best engagements in Call of Duty Mobile in their lives.
Yeah, and we have Crush right now going in for the rotation, but backstab coming from Jeff Pro, and we didn't see Jeff Pro as to how he survived that encounter, but the Huntsman was able to take a few kills, 5 left from the Huntsman, while we still have 12 on the other side. Purifier from Crush, but still Crush has been taken out in it by Shut Up, and Spur as well being out in the count. 3 or no, that is 2 lives remaining for the Huntsman, and it is just counting down.
If Irfan J gets the final kill with the M21 EBR, that's it, man. That's it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Zen, that's our Jeff Pro. Heaven, good engagement, but it's Shut Up that burns Crush to the ground, crushing his hopes of taking a match away from the hands of Almighty. All-out troll from the Lion City representing Almighty, and the Huntsman could not do anything about it.
Like, it's bad that we cannot see Irfan J right now smiling. I'm pretty sure he is. The Huntsman right now, hopefully this is I want to bring up the hopes of the Huntsman, because even with all the trolling that we've seen so far in the gameplay, they need to focus on improving themselves. It's not Almighty really that they are against this time. It is themselves that they're against at that point. And if they get affected by that, like, it is not looking good on how much they can improve over time, especially with the duration of this qualifiers, because like one day would be not so bad, especially if you don't let these things affect you, but all throughout the days, if this happened, then hopefully they can recover that quickly.
You know, the biggest problem here for Huntsman is the fact that this is pretty much a brand new team that you're looking at in front of you, right? They had 2 players replaced from the squad. Speed and Azmal were dropped. They brought Zen in as one of the Slayers on their side. They also brought in the one and only Crush, who was supposed to go out there and absolutely